The unmatched proof of performance record, made with the wide world as a proving ground, shows that just about every great first in the history of transportation has been made with Mobil products. The very first automobiles, built long before the turn of the century. The first diesel engine, a milestone in power for transportation and other essential uses. A long list of aviation firsts, beginning with the Wright brothers' successful airplane, and including Lindbergh's famous first solo flight across the Atlantic. And in the very recent past, the first atomic submarine, the historic USS Nautilus. In setting the world's greatest speed records, too, Mobil products were the winner's choice. John Cobb, who traveled the fastest mile ever made on land. Donald Campbell, who traveled the fastest mile ever made on water. Joe DeBona, who holds the transcontinental record for piston engine aircraft. The superliner United States, holder of the blue ribbon for the fastest Atlantic crossing. And the Ford, that holds modern stock car records for speed and endurance from 1 to 50,000 miles. Again, in the greatest automotive events, results from the Mobil wide world proving grounds stand out. The Mobil Gas Economy Run, the only competitive event in which each year's new model cars can prove both mileage economy and all-around performance. The Indianapolis 500, one of the world's toughest high-speed endurance tests. The Monza 500, patterned after the American Classic, on a still faster track. The annual Pikes Peak Hill Climb, universally recognized as the tops in uphill racing. And now, the Mobil wide world proving ground lets you in on some real action. Here's the roughest, toughest road test in history. Around the world with Ford and Mobil, an outstanding proof of performance for your Mobil brand products. Nobody appreciated that performance more than the man behind the wheel. Here are some of the things Ford's chief driver, Danny Ames, had to say.
We chose Mobil Gas Special to power our 1958 Ford. And I want you to know that this top-quality gasoline gave us top-quality performance in every respect, all the way. We crossed major mountain ranges on 3 continents. We followed sand trails for miles on end. We forded streams and deep mud holes and had a reserve of power in even the toughest situations. Moreover, we crossed high mountain passes and blazing deserts and never had the slightest trouble from vapor lock. I can't overemphasize what it meant to us to have the positive additive action of Mobil Gas Special so that we could keep running at peak performance. For engine oil, we used Mobil Oil Special all the way. I chose this oil after using it on the Bonneville Salt Flats in the '57 Ford that broke all world stock car records for high-speed endurance. So it was no surprise to me that our entire trip was free from lubrication problems. In fact, the engine finished in such excellent condition it could have gone right on around the world again. We gave all chassis fittings regular lubrication with Mobil Grease MP. We also used Mobil Grease MP in wheel bearings. For the differential, we used Mobil Lube GX90. For the Cruise-O-Matic transmission, Mobil Fluid 200. In spite of thousands of miles of driving under all conditions, thousands of miles through clouds of gritty, abrasive dust, sharp, twisting climbs over and around mountains, in spite of the roughest kind of going, the car finished the trip in top condition, thanks to the protection given by Mobil Automotive Lubricants. I'd also like to say something about Mobil service around the world. Wherever we stopped, Mobil men were friendly and helpful. I could give you dozens of examples in which far more was done for us than might be expected. Just as at home in the United States, wherever we stopped at the Mobil sign, we found men who always were ready to give friendly, helpful, interested service.
And there you have just a very brief digest of the trip round the world with Ford and Mobil, the roughest, toughest road test ever devised. One more outstanding proof of performance to join countless others of the past and to precede many more to come from the Mobil Wide World Proving Ground.